to the game.
You should get out of my way. You should get out of my way. Don't tell me what I should do. I'ma do what I want anyway. Don't really care what you think. You should get out of my way. Get your talking face out of my way. 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 I got too many plays. I don't even play. Out of my way. Get out of my way. Out of my way. Out of my way.
Super way up. Get your weight up. Put your plate up. We at war and I got all hallelujah, Talladega, baby Jesus, in the flesh, come and get it, and I'm get it. All my friends coming with all their friends, and we get active, yeah, don't we get active, yeah. All of my tattoos black, my eyes bloodshot red, I'm ready right now, don't run your mouth too quick, let's get it.
First opened in 2017, there's a look at the beautiful state-of-the-art Mercedes-Benz Stadium here in Atlanta, GA. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the New York Giants taking on the Atlanta Falcons.
Set to kick off.
The veteran punter Bradley Pinion has this one teed up, and we are underway from Atlanta. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
At their own 18-yard line.
They'll start with a run by Tracy. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line. 2 yards to go, second down.
27-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings
to throw now, Dart. Now he's going to step up and run. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Straight ahead, here's Tracy. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. From Falcon territory now, here's first and 10 at the 47. And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line.
11 more yards. That's another Giants first down.
Throwing his Dart. And quickly into the hands of Robinson. They wind up getting 7 on the play, and that'll make it second down.
7 brings up second and 3 at the Falcons.
On the give, it's Tracy. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. You were telling me this yesterday. This is exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation we were talking about with one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly, it's a big man's game. And it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early. And we're going to see this offense try to spread the field a little bit and utilize the outside third of the field, especially against man coverage. But that time, the defense was up to the task, forcing the incompletion.
Play action now. Dart. And that nearly an interception here on this opening drive, but he gets a reprieve. It's third down.
coverage.
Well, it looked like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
Dart from the gun on third down. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5.
It's a gain of 18.
Tracy going to get it on first down. And he'll take it all in for a giant touchdown. Tyrone Tracy, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Giants are on the board first here this afternoon. First quarter, maybe too early to talk about statement drives, Charles, but that sure seemed like a statement drive right there.
Well, if we're going to talk about statement drives, I think what they're saying is we're going to establish the run. They gave it to him early and often on this drive, and he wound up taking it into the end zone.
Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here. So they went for 2 and failed. They didn't use him on the PAT, but now he boots this one away with a 6-0 lead. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. Solid return. Pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. Looking to put a drive together. They go play action. Cousins. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
What we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
This went into the hands of Pitts. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A gain of 32 that time.
Despite writing it down in my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. Quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop, and that takes a little bit of extra time. Excellent job by the big fellas up front.
And he'll work this forward for about 3 at second down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. 6-0 our score after 1.
Brings up third down and 7.
Got to get to the 26 for a first. This is third down. A play fake. Now Penix. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Giants are going to get it back here just past the 35.
Timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
At the 45-yard line.
Second down and a little more than a yard here. They'll go again with Tracy. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. A yard all they need, but it's third down. Play action. Now Dart. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
this is what you wanted to see from a defense. Give up an opening drive touchdown, that's fine. But how about them going back out there, recommitting themselves to the task at hand, and forcing a 3-and-out and giving the ball back to their offense?
They'll go. Here's Dart. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Falcons will take control of the football in great field position. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there. And it's second down.
That's tremendous field position that they were given following the turnover, but they've still got work to do to get the field goal range, and the coverage we're seeing isn't going to make it easy.
Here's 2nd and 10. Looking to throw, Penix. And this is taken in by Darnell Mooney. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run.
This offense has been slow to get started, but that play will certainly give them a little bit of life. Maybe the late wake-up call that they've been seeking.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Now Penix. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. David Stills, a 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Falcons are an extra point away from capturing the lead. So it takes them just 3 plays here to find the end zone. And you remember, of course, this was all set up by their defense.
Yeah, they got the stop on 4th down, so I imagine the offense said to their defense, thank you very much for this great starting field position. And like you said, 3 plays later, they're in the end zone.
7, Giants 6. Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown, so now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it, sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try to pick themselves back up.
It's a gain of 16 yards. And the Giants first down.
They'll hand it to Tracy. Fights loose. David Onyemata there on the tackle. Ball placed at the 45 for 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
To throw is Dart. Looking for Johnson, and it's intercepted. And the Falcons will take over possession here up at the 44. Defensively that time, they were in zone coverage. As a rookie QB, what lesson can you learn there?
Well, understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted, but they don't react like they do on this level. So when they're in zone and they see the ball coming to them, they'll react at least a half a second faster. You've got to know where you want to go with the ball and be decisive with it. Otherwise, the end result can be something you don't like.
And a decent gain there as that takes us to the 2-minute warning.
Let's go.
On 2nd down, another shot for Robinson. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line.
Robertson Harris on the stop.
On 3rd down, Penix from the gun. Short throw caught by Pitts. And he is going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
12 yards.
I like how they work the tight end on a nice little under route there. And if you're going to give him that much space, he's not going to catch the football. He's going to run away from you a little bit, and that's exactly what he just did there, picking up extra yardage.
They'll go play action here with Penix. He's to the 15, and he's all the way down to the 13-yard line. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
I've been gone for a little too long. I've been waiting.
Play fake, and they'll throw with Penix. And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown. David Stills, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Falcons are able to add on to that lead. Well, only the 2 catches for him thus far, CD, but both of them have resulted in touchdowns.
And I think he's on the bench right now, Brandon, smiling at his position coach and telling him, all those times you talked to us about efficiency, I'm living it right now.
Gonzalez good on the extra point. And the lead is up to 8.
Bradley Pinion set
Following a touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in the landing zone, this will come out to the 20. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And they will finally stop him, but a great return gets that football all the way down to the 16-yard line.
Well, it certainly felt like he was going to challenge this defense no matter what, and he stepped up and tried to throw it to the outermost edge of the zone coverage, and they were more than ready for him. The problem now is if they are limited in what they're doing throwing the football, they got to figure out how to move it without being able to throw it to the outside and throw it downfield.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it, and it's second down.
And to put it mildly, this is a tough spot defensively. They have to come right back out and defend their red zone. But how about that good first step towards forcing them to settle for at least 3 points? I think they're also thinking bigger right now. Imagine being able to stop them totally and change the momentum.
That's caught by Werner, the tight end. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. Now a timeout called for by the offense, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Well, they were handed great starting field position on this drive, but now they face a 3rd and 4.
Here we go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Check go.
Robinson up the middle. He appears to be about 2 feet short of 3rd and 3. Leaves him with a 4th and 1.
7-yard line. A gain of 3 yards.
They are going for it. Penix. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Falcons go for it, but it doesn't work out. And that will force a turnover on downs. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. With a slim deficit closing in on the end of the first half, we'll see if they can move this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 out of this drive. Divine Diablo dropping him behind the line of scrimmage. They'll throw now on the final play. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. The Falcons back to receive. They've got the lead, and they'll get this football as the second half gets underway. Well, certainly not what they wanted out of the locker room here, as they'll start defensively at the 40-yard line. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. On the counter, this is Robinson. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down.
And that's what this defense is going to need to do more in the second half. Good pressure that time, forces some indecision in the backfield. He's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
This ball down the field for Pitts. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Well, they had that one snipped out defensively. That's a tough one to connect on when you got multiple defenders in the area, and it winds up incomplete.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down.
And so many times we look at the opening drive of the 3rd quarter as a tone setter, and many coaches do emphasize it. And that's a strong performance there defensively to force incompletion and, more importantly, force a quick punting situation.
And it's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with a football. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And it'll be a turnover on downs. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Tracy trying the right side. Down at the 35, it'll be 2nd down. From the 35, here's 2nd down and 7.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Throwing his dart. Now he'll tuck this and run. They'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's 3rd down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing the throw. Now they got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the 1st down, and don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
And he will be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage.
On the play. It's 4th down.
On 4th down, here's Dart. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Giants go on 4th, but come up empty. And that will force a turnover on downs. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what do we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. And looking to throw, Penix. He's going to drop this underneath for Robinson.
Caught that one from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. Touchdown, Falcons. Bijan Robinson, 67 yards. And the Falcons have taken a 2-touchdown lead now.